I was doing a master's of business at QUT in Brisbane. Started in 2014. It went on for a long time. I finally finished it. In 2015, Pope Francis put out this document called the encyclical Laudato Si, and it was, broadly speaking, it was a papal teaching that said that, it's sinful to kill the planet, right? And I thought, when that came out, I thought, this is great, because here we've got this institution that's got 1.2 billion followers. It's hierarchical. It's almost like the king has made a decree. And I've been involved in environmental sustainability stuff since 1993, when I was working in the oil industry and I saw the plastic bags drifting past the ship off the coast of Taiwan. That was really the moment where something triggered in my mind that something was wrong. I didn't know rationally why it was wrong. I knew it emotionally that it was wrong. And it's taken me years to be able to answer why it is rationally wrong. And so I was really excited. Here's the Pope, is going to save the planet. A year later, it's 2016, and the Pope goes to Poland. Big visit, international news. And I saw the footage of him stepping off a private jet. And it's 1,200 kilometers from the Vatican to Poland, and you can take a train. And I'm like, well, where's the planet-saving Pope, And then I thought, what am I thinking, right? This is an institution that's founding documents goes back over 2,000 years. This is an institution that's got over 2 millennia of practice, which is often hostile to the living planet, not to mention women, children, indigenous people. Where it is inconceivable that the Catholic Church or the mainstream religions can pivot far or fast enough to make a meaningful difference to the climate and ecological crisis. That was the insight that I had. And I wrote this down on a blog. And I said, if we're going to persist with religions, we really need a religion devoted to the living planet. Specifically, what I wrote was, we need a religion devoted to Gaia. Okay, so Gaia theory, that the living planet behaves in the manner of a single organism, right? Maintains by homeostasis. Anyway, I posted this 1,200 word rant. Well, it wasn't a rant, it was well thought through. And I said, look, if we're going to have a religion, then I went and looked at the Charity Commission's guidelines of what is a religion. So, I said, it's a belief in a supernatural and the acceptance of canons of conduct to give effect to the belief. I said, well, that's easy. We've got Gaia, right? Supernatural, sacred. And the canons of conduct is what environmentalists do. So there was actually a religion just sitting right there. It just needed to be hobbled together. So I put this together in this blog, and I put it on LinkedIn. And then I went on and did something else, because it wasn't the primary focus of my life. It was just that thing that triggered me on that particular day. A couple of days later, I got contacted by a Malaysian guy who was running a big international conference funded by the British Royals. It was called Emerging Leaders Dialogue Asia. And he says, would you like to come to Kuala Lumpur and share the idea of your nature-based religion? I'm like, what? Just a blog. I said, yeah, okay. So I worked on it for 2 months, and I went to KL, did my presentation, and I've been working on it ever since.